Coming up on this episode of Admiral Ocean, students learn about the connection between the military and the CTE classroom. The class of 26 has their day to announce their plans for the future. We catch up on what's going around in the school district, and we'll bring you from headlines from the city, state, and the nation. Today's May 8th, 2026, and this is Admiral Ocean. Good morning, Gulfport High. I'm Johnny Blake.
And I'm Julie McHugh, and this is episode 24 of season 7. Thanks for joining us.
The year is quickly winding down for the class of 2026. Final assignments are being completed, yearbooks are being signed, and all of the performing arts have held their end-of-the-year concerts. About the only thing left is to take exams. In just a few weeks, we walk across the Coliseum stage at graduation. So what's next? For some, it's starting a career. Others will be going into the military, and still others are heading to college. Whatever students plan to do, the time has come to celebrate the beginning of the next chapter in a graduate's life. Here's reporter Ramsey Baines with details about the big event.
Last Friday was National Decision Day, a day when high school seniors formally announced to family and friends what they will be doing after high school. For the last several years, Gulfport has held its own version of this event, the annual Donut Decision Day. Friday, the 1st of May, the senior class gathered in the Burnt Jenkins Gym to celebrate their decisions about the future. The class of some 400 students all wore their shirts and other accessories representing the colleges, universities, and military branches they will be joining after graduation. The class of 2026 has committed to about 50 different schools across the nation, so admirals will be heading all over the U.S. to represent GHS after crossing the stage later this month. As each college was announced, the students planning to attend walked across the gym together as family and friends cheered. This was also done with the military branches as well. 12 of those colleges and universities were present to help those students celebrate with their family. There were also recruiters from the Army, Navy, and the National Guard. And it wouldn't be Donut Decision Day without the donuts. Lots of photos were taken as well as the families congratulated the graduates. It's great to celebrate the future of the class of 2026 as they finish next week. And don't forget, graduation is May 27th. Reporting for WGTV News, I'm Ramsey Baines.
Many students come into AIG thinking that the things they learned in the CTE programs are limited to a specific field. They might think that a person in the automotive program will only work in a repair shop, or a person in the culinary arts will only use their skills in a restaurant. Students are learning that this is far from the truth. Teachers are showing their students that the skills and knowledge that they have gained in their CTE class can be used in a broad scope of career fields. And one of the ways that teachers help their students by understanding this is bringing in people from various career fields. Now here's reporter Taylor Ellison with how some students recently learned that they're culinary art skills in places that they've never heard of or thought of before.
Culinary 1 instructor Brittany Taylor recently had a special guest present to her Year 1 students. The students learned that there are many roles in the military, including those in the culinary arts. A few days ago, Coast Guard recruiter Deanna Lakiewicz spoke to Miss Taylor's first and second block classes about career opportunities in the Coast Guard. She gave lots of information about the role the Coast Guard plays in the service and protection of our country and the benefits of being in the Coast Guard. She told the students about many of her experience and answered questions the students had about the Coast Guard. But the major focus was on the role culinary arts plays in the service. She went into detail about how there are many aspects of the culinary arts needed to keep the branches of service running daily, not only here, but overseas as well. The recruiter is back again on campus to present to the 3rd and 4th block classes as well. For many of the students, it was truly eye-opening to learn that the field they are studying in has an active role in the military. They are learning that the culinary arts is far more reaching than they may have thought. Reporting for WGTV News, I'm Taylor Ellison.
Last evening, the Gulfport Chamber of Commerce hosted its biggest event of the year. The 13th annual Taste Rattle and Roll was held at Jones Park in the Barksdale Pavilion. This annual tasting event brings together some of the best restaurants, food vendors, and beverages from across the Mississippi Gulf Coast for an unforgettable evening of flavor, fun, and community. Guests enjoyed a variety of local favorites while supporting one of the Gulfport Chamber's signature fundraising events. Several GHS ambassadors arrived bright and early yesterday morning to help the Chamber set up for the big event, again demonstrating how is great working relationship between Gulfport High School and the city. In news from around the state, the difficult decision was made earlier this week at the Hattiesburg Zoo to put Bunga, the zoo's beloved Malayan tiger, to rest. Bunga was facing multiple health issues that were being treated for some time, but the tiger was showing little improvement. By Tuesday, Bunga had stopped eating. While this was not what the veterinarians had hoped for, they knew the tiger would die painfully if they continued to try treatment. The decision was made to keep the tiger from suffering. Bunga was just shy of his 15th birthday, which is longer than most tigers live in the wild. He was an iconic part of the Hattiesburg Zoo and will be greatly missed by the community. In national news, a 4-year-old in Oregon is being praised as a hero for saving her grandmother's life. The grandmother fell and hit her head. The little girl recognized that her grandmother was feeling confused and disoriented, feeling something was really wrong. The girl ran out the front door and flagged down a neighbor to call 911. The child's mother witnessed her daughter's quick action on the Ring camera and left work immediately to find out what was going on. Everyone said the girl did a great job in a crisis, and the grandmother is now back home recovering.
For years, the arts have been thriving in the Gulfport School District. Every year, the Gulfport Arts Center provides the ultimate showcase for our student artists to shine. Last night, the annual GSD art show opened to the public. Hundreds of members of the community came to the downtown museum to see all of the work that the Gulfport students worked on. The students' artwork is presented in categories based on grades. There is also a 3D art category. The best of each category are awarded first, second, and third places. The opening night was highlighted by performances from the GHS Fine Arts Ensembles, from GHS Strings, Band. There were also performances from the Madrigals and the GHS Choir. If you missed last night, there are still plenty of opportunities to see the art in its show exhibit through the 14th. The Art Center is located downtown on 24th Avenue. Be sure to go see the amazing art that's being produced by the talented students of Gulfport High School.
The Gulfport School District is a true leader and innovator in the state, and we are being recognized for our hard work. Next week, the Mississippi Association of Partners in Education will recognize the state's top school community partnerships during the Governor's Awards celebration. MAPE has announced who the awards go to, and GSD is at the top of the winners list, getting awards in 4 categories. The Gulfport School District is receiving the Middle School Partnership Excellence Award, Pass Road Elementary is receiving the Elementary School Partnership Excellence Award, and GHS is receiving the High School Governor's Award and the District Community-Wide Governor's Award. These awards reflect the impactful community projects and innovative educational initiatives taking place here in the Gulfport School District. GSD truly is the best place for education. We are very proud to be Admirals.
This past week, we saw the season's end for the GHS teams, so this will be the final installment of our WGTV sports segment on Admiral Ocean. We now go to the studio for this final report.
Hey Admirals, hey Admirals, hey Admirals, hey Admirals, hey Admirals, hey Admirals, I'm Nolan Bridges.
And I'm Nate Coleman, and this is your final sports update for the year. Thanks for joining us.
Track and field competed in the state championship qualifiers. Mylan Stubbs came in 4th, setting a new school record with a time of 14.43 in the 110-meter hurdles. Cordarius Payton placed 3rd in the long jump, jumping 7.04 meters. With track and field concluding, baseball unfortunately came up short in round 2 of playoffs against Petal. Our baseball team did excellent this year. Their final record was 18-15, including playoffs. Their district record was 11-7, coming 3rd in the region.
Sadly, all of our sports have concluded their seasons. This year was amazing for sports. There were so many exciting things that happened in the fall, leading the way to spring. Every single sport had a great regular season and made great playoff runs. The most memorable one was, of course, football, winning their first ever state championship. At one point in the regular season, the boys soccer team was ranked 7th in the nation. Tennis made the state championship semifinals, basketball made a great playoff run, and baseball and softball had a great season as well. Next year will be more exciting as our sports increase not only in talent, but also popularity.
And that wraps up your final sports update of the year. It's been an unforgettable season filled with hard work, dedication, and school pride across every team.
From record-breaking performances to championship moments, our athletes have truly represented what it means to be an Admiral. We can't wait to see what next year has in store.
For the last time this year, thank you for tuning in. I'm Nolan Bridges.
And I'm Nate Coleman. Have a great rest of your year.
Rain or no rain, nice and mild or humid and muggy. What's next week going to be like? Here's Elizabeth Falk with our 7-day weather outlook.
Good morning, I'm Elizabeth Falk and I have your weather forecast for the next 7 days. We started out rather cool this morning with temps in the upper 60s. It's mostly cloudy this morning, but by noon the rain should arrive. We will have scattered thunderstorms the rest of the day. Our chances of rain increase to 60% and you can expect it to be raining when school gets out this afternoon. Our temps will only reach the low 70s with the rain and cloud cover, but humidity will be high all day. Our overnight low will be 66, and you can expect the rain to continue throughout the night as the chances of rain stays at 60%. We don't expect it to get severe overnight, but pay attention to any weather alerts that may be issued. Unfortunately, it looks like we're in for a soggy weekend. Our highs will be right around 80 both Saturday and Sunday, but the chances of rain remains at 60% and the thunderstorms hang around all weekend. And of course, that also means the humidity stays high. Good news is that as we head into next week, the rain clears out. By Monday, while some clouds hang around, the sun does return and the rain chances are gone. Temps warm up throughout the week, feeling very spring-like. The week starts in the low 80s. Thursday may reach the mid-80s, but the humidity stays rather low. Temperatures might drop a bit on Friday, but it looks like we're in for a nice week. Will we see any rain? Right now, it looks like the chances of rain are non-existent for the week. Now you know how that goes here on the coast. The forecast can change quickly, so keep up with the daily forecast throughout the week. Stay inside this weekend and be safe. Remember, roadways will be very wet, and also watch out for the standing waters when you are driving. Have a great weekend.
Now it's time to give your opinion. Here's reporter Ian Price with this week's Student Voice.
We all have our favorite part-time snacks, whether it be chips, candy, or cookies. But there are multiple brands of chips that we could choose from, such as Lay's, Ruffles, Doritos, and many more options. So we asked students at Gulfport High which chip brand is their favorite.
We got barbecue Lay's, purple Doritos. I kind of chill out. I don't eat those no more for real.
Lay's. I go with Dynamites, hot fries on a good day, hot Cheetos, and to top it off, I'm gonna go with Doritos.
My favorite brand of chips is Perfect Doritos because the texture of the Doritos, and that's why I love Perfect Doritos.
My favorite brand of chips is hot fries, but on a chill day, like Lay's barbecue chips.
My favorite brand of chips is Lay's because it's made potato chips.
My favorite brand of chips is Sun Chips.
Probably hot Funyuns or jalapeno Cheetos.
My favorite brand is barbecue Lay's.
Favorite brand of chips is either had to be Dynamites or hot fries or some Takis.
It's probably hot Funyuns or hot fries.
We gotta go with the classic Doritos. Come on, let's go.
My favorite brand of chips is most likely either hot fries or when I don't feel like having anything spicy, I'd rather just have Lay's, like regular potato.
Blue Takis.
Veggie straws, eat healthy guys, best kind of chips, you know what I mean?
That's all for this week's episode. Remember to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel where all of our episodes can be found, and follow us on Instagram as well. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.